matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Clemson Tigers.
For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kirkstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
The Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The SMU Mustangs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the...
Here he goes. In midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, SMU. No chance to catch him there. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big games, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on 3rd down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on 4th down after giving up that sack?
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
To the air, it's Jennings. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite back there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The receiver grabs it. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. In the red area is Harden. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Harden. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
Makes it look easy.
And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane as this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to scramble now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. A handoff from the shotgun. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them
End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put the...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Dropping back. It's Jennings. Makes the catch. It's Harden. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Mustangs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Caught in the backfield. It's Maryland. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over that time. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to make a big red zone stop.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out?
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good.
The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught behind the line, it's Randall. Gets some space around the 30. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to 44.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Randall.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll set up for the PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. SMU offense is back out on the field now. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And the Mustangs come to the line in a hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. See if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Looking deep down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to pressure him and get him the loss back to the 7-yard line.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the third down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark.
He missed it. Off target that time.
After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Randall. They stop right at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Throwing off play action. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established.
Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good.
After the miss, they're still down by 10.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Harden. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they try to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
The returner is brought down. Gets to start the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it.
Fires it to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe complete.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Jennings. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return with the takeaway. The 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Randall. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's a quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back in the last possession and then end up heading. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pass complete on a crossing route.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down and 10 now. Big throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
To the air, it's Jennings.
And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Mustangs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Randall. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
With the catch, it's Brown. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Tigers will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. And they'll just down it right here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. There's the handoff. It's S the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back's got it again. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To throw, it's Jennings. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 25. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off on the carom. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Quick throw to the right, it's caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He shreds the tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The offense going with the hurry up.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Catch made on the out route. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Off play action. He's looking to throw.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Back to pass. It's Klubnik.
Touchdown, Tigers, to put them on top now.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets to return it to the ground. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The Mustangs tussle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Handing off on the draw play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Passing game is so effective in the last position. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They mix it up with a run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
You got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 0 running room to stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Randall. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Touchdown, Clemson. They connect for 6.
So the offense defense flexing your group and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Mustangs will have to punt this one away. And he's able to send the punt away. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. 3rd down, it's a handoff. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here's the 2nd down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. This drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll run it with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good.
And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Clemson, 41. SMU, 27.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quick throw. Which is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Mustangs' offense is on the move now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. QB decides to keep it here. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Mustangs line it up with 1st and goal. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Working clock with the ground game. Has the first down and more.
They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And off the deflection, it's caught. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short throw complete to the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He goes down, but snags the ball. He gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Nobody's lost the ball. The offense has it and still going.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll run it to the right side. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Fakes the handoff here. Looking to throw it.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Try and muscle for the first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle to be expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Grinding away with the running game. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers just hoping to run this clock out here in the final minute. On the run, it's Haynes. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Jennings.
Looking for a late deep shot.
Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.